This is a very, very special surprise event between Glammie Witch and myself. And we have a couple of surprises. First of all, we're going to be doing free joint readings. We did, and we had so much fun doing it the last time that we're going to be starting now to do it again. And we're going to be offering, anybody who joins us is going to be able to get a free reading from us together. And Glammie hasn't signed on just yet. Actually, I'm signed up under hers. I wonder where she could be. She hasn't joined us just yet. Ah! We're in Miami.
Oh my God, guys. Okay, so we thought, well, you know, that doubling up the last time was so great. Let's just do it in person. I'm here in Florida. Oh my God, I'm not in New Mexico where it's all brown. There's actually greenery, and I'm in the famous backyard. I finally get to be in the background. I love this tree. I envy her so much. So we're together right now. I'm so excited. So we're just excited for, like, we've been talking about, like, what the energy is going to be like, because she's always talking about how one person is really powerful, but when you get two people together, it's exponential. So we're going to be doing some videos together. I'm only going to be here like 2 more days. So we're going to try to pack a lot of videos for you guys. We're going to try to hit some spots that we're going to try to hit the beach. We're going to try to hit the monastery. Yep. So, you know, we'll see. No promises, but, you know, we're definitely going to try to throw some videos out there for you guys. So I hope you like it. A surprise. Yay! Okay, so we're going to talk a tiny bit about chakras, and then we're going to open it up to see who wants a reading, and she's going to try to find a way to see the comments.
Trying to see the
she's
comments.
See if
Sorry,
she
guys.
can see.
I'm going to be, like, getting real close here with y'all.
Up close and personal.
Oh, yeah, hi. Like, trying to get us all into the picture.
We're like Siamese twins because the camera is small, so we have to kind of, like, sit real close together, you know. It's cool. Yeah, she's showing me.
You talk and I'll figure it out.
All right, well, she's trying to show me, she's trying to figure out, like, she's been trying to tell me for, like, weeks how to show the comments, and I'm like, you know what, girl, it's just going to have to wait till I get there, and then you can see if you can pull it up on my channel while I'm here, because I am so, I'm techie challenged in a big way. I'm very handicapped, so I'm like, you're going to have to show me that how to do this. But I'm going to open up a prayer in a little bit with Elizabeth Prophet. And this is a different prayer that I absolutely resonate with it so much. I pulled it up on my iPad, so I'll read that in a couple minutes, and we'll talk a little bit about the chakras, but we really want anybody who wants a free reading with us together. Because we're really trying to work it out, like, how can we do it in a way that you know, can really satisfy anybody who wants readings. So it'll be fun this way. All right.
Oh, wait, look, now we got all these cool people. Let's just say hi.
Okay, let's see who's out here.
Okay, we got Jennifer Lozano.
Oh,
she's like,
hi, I'm here. Can you believe it? We're together. It's so cool.
We have Michelle Lee. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
We have Oris Oasis.
Yeah.
And we have Hexmaster.
Hey! Oh my gosh, boy, you're here like the last 2 or 3 he's been on.
And Invoking the Balance is here with us as well.
Oh my God, I love this girl. Oh my God. Okay, first of all, this is my show is called Glammie Witch. This girl, when she does her makeup, oh my freaking God, I need some lessons, girlfriend. You need to hook a sister up, because you are the bomb, especially the way you do your eyebrows and everything. Oh my God. She's just beautiful. Gorgeous.
Hi, poor Boogaloo. How are you?
What? Yes, we're together. Oh my God. Is this not the greatest surprise or what? And then we're willing to, no, we're going to do one for anybody. Anybody who wants one. We will stay on as long as we do anybody who wants a reading. Okay? So first I'm going to start with the, we may not even do the whole chakra thing.
Yeah, I just want to do readings.
I want to do readings too. That's what we do. We do readings. So what we are going to do, though, is we decided for the next full moon, we are going to do a ceremony for opening up chakras.
Yes.
Okay, and I will do again the candles.
Awesome.
So that you know, anybody, and we'll find a way, you know, for you to pick your candle. I'll have your symbol again. We'll do it for donation again, probably 15 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're kind, you know, we just throw things together. We never know what the hell we're doing, you know.
But I think that's the fun part.
It does. It always turns out really great, though.
Yeah.
Like, we never have, like, we used to write things out and get stressed out and be like, oh my God, and do research. And now we just give up on that. We gave up. Like, we just, you know, we do a little bit of research, but not really.
And I didn't turn off my phone. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get some accompanying music from her cell phone, okay? All right. Anyway, so let me do the opening prayer. Now, again, this prayer is from Elizabeth Prophet, and she's written a couple books, and one of the things she writes a lot on twin flames. So if you're interested in twin flames and that kind of thing, that's what she's really, what I know her for. So I had a prayer that I really love with Archangel Michael, and we used it the last couple times, but I just found another one, and I'm like, this one is for, I think, protecting your aura. Like specifically protecting your aura. So let me see if I can pull it up, because like I said, I'm techie challenged. Oh, good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start reading it. So it says here that is kind of a mantra to bring in his awareness to help protect your aura. Okay, and it says, in the name of the beloved, mighty, victorious presence of God, I am in me, my very own beloved holy Christ self. Holy Christ selves of all mankind, beloved Archangel Michael, beloved Lanello, the entire spirit of the great white brotherhood and the world mother, elemental life, fire, air, water, and earth, I decree. I, Lord Michael, I call unto thee. Wield thy sword of blue flame, and now cut me free. Blaze God power, protection now into the world. Thy banner of faith above me unfurl. Transcendent blue lightning now flash through my soul. I am by God's mercy made radiant and whole. Lord Michael, I love thee, I do. With all thy great faith, my being imbue. Lord Michael, and legions of blue, come seal me now, keep me faithful and true. I am with thy blue flame now fully charged and blessed. I am now in Michael's blue flame armor dressed. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love, that's my man.
I know.
Oh, I love
I
him.
was just invoking him before we started, along with our archangels, kind of set our space here. And he's like, I just felt like this heat right across my shoulders, because that's how I feel them. And there's a great Lisa Beachy meditation for calling Archangel Michael into the room. It's like 5 minutes long, and it's on one of my playlists. But I feel it as a heat, like their wing is just like across my back, and I could so feel it. I go, okay, well, they're in the house, so we're hoping that we'll see a couple of orbs.
Yes.
So keep an eye out, see if you see an orb, and let us know.
Yeah, because she a while back she took pictures of baby Aiden?
Yes.
Okay. And I saw there was purple orbs around him, but they were it was a huge one. It wasn't like these little orbs. It covered like
and it was colored. I've never seen anything like that.
And so I told her today before we started, I was like, see if they'll come. I want a picture. I want a picture with purple around me and purple orbs. I'm jealous. So they said there's no guarantees. They're here, but it doesn't mean that, you know, we'll get a picture. But if I do, you know, I'm going to be posting it for sure. Okay.
Oh, it's so funny. I know it's muggy and hot.
Oh, girl, I'm just like
not dry.
I'm getting
desert weather.
I'm getting nice.
We have like
shine.
air.
I gotta get used to it.
Yeah. Michelle saying that, how do we keep the secret?
Oh yeah.
That was so funny, because the other day on my reading of these next few days, the first card that comes up from the fairies was the travel card.
Oh,
and I almost blurted out, look, Glammie, you're coming. It says travel. And I was like, oops, I can't say that. But it was a little tough. I thought I was going to slip up on that.
Yeah,
one.
that was really hard, because, you know, we were also trying to see if Bella Ducati 888 could meet up with us too. And so, you know, it was kind of like, it was tough. It was so hard not to say, I was just reading Ascension Magic. Oh, the Ascending Women. Oh, that's so cool. And so, you know, it was like I felt like I was getting nervous because I was like, if we let anybody else know, I'm afraid that they're gonna find out. It was tough holding it in because we really were so excited about it. But I'm like one of these people who I have really bad luck, so I don't like to tell people anything until until I'm there, you know. And like I told her yesterday, I was like, I'm not even gonna be excited until I'm on the plane. Then I can, you know, then I can be excited. So
you don't know what
tough.
this woman has gone through to be here.
Oh,
with
you
all
don't
her
even.
Kids,
oh my
and
God!
This one's over here, and that one's there, and the father over here.
Oh, this kid was over there, and I had to drive over here,
She's been up since like 3 in the morning.
Oh, and I had like 2 hours sleep. But I told Marion that I knew that once I got here, I'm only going to be here for 3 days. That you know, I was not even going to sleep. Like I would probably just get a couple hours sleep because I'm only here till Friday afternoon, and so we got to pack a lot in because I didn't even get in until like 2 o'clock. So I don't expect to really sleep, which is fine because who needs sleep, right?
I'll just give her a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's it. We'll do some meditation. I'll be like, let me tell you, I was a great passenger for anybody who was sitting next to me because I didn't bother them, you know, wasn't irritating, you know, wasn't having to get up to the bathroom 10 times. I was like the perfect person to sit next to. So, all right, so let's open it up.
Let's start. Okay. Oh, and Full Moon Magic is with us, saying we look great. Thank you very much.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Okay, so let me see who, Michelle, I think we'll start with you. I don't know. I'm looking at your name there, and we'll start with you if that's okay. I'm going to go into my records, and then Glammie will pull the cards for you like we did the last time. I thought that worked really well. Usually I say the prayer out loud once, and usually as we get going, then it pretty clicks pretty quickly. I ask God if he will have his shield of love and truth around you permanently. So only God's love and truth will exist between you and me. I allow the masters, teachers, and loved ones of you to channel through me out of whatever realm to say whatever they wish. I ask the permission of the Lords of the Akashic records, so I'm able to look into the records of you and move whatever information I am allowed. Okay. I'm seeing the last time you and I spoke, I know it was something about a new position. And I'm seeing you, it's funny because I'm seeing you like jogging around. Like you're, I don't know, like you're, it's the strangest thing. Like you're in jogging outfit or jogging around. So give me, I mean, tell me if this resonates. And what I'm seeing is, I don't know if it's something to, I guess it's with fitness, that you're doing something with fitness, and it's particularly, maybe you're going to be thinking about doing a marathon actually, or you know, like one of these 5K runs, or I just see you being really involved with that now. Something a little bit different, and because I see you really gearing to health and fitness and really wanting to become more fit yourself, and seeing that this is really something that is for you, that you really are going to do well with this, and you're really going to like this. So yeah, it's really kind of it's something, it seems to me that you're going back to this. Like maybe you used to do a lot of running before, maybe just for yourself, and now you're going to be like doing it, but more on a more like a higher level, like more. Just you wanted to do it for you. It's something you've always wanted to do, and now you're saying, you know what, I'm going to do this for me. And you have, it's like you have your what you're working as an excuse to be able to say, okay, now I'm going to do it for me. You know, because, oh, I have to do it for my job. But it's really because that's really what you want to do. And it's okay to, you know, to say what you want to do and to pull things out. Okay, now, Michelle, I think I remember that, isn't she the one who wanted to start a business? No. Isn't her? With the fitness business? Fitness?
All right, Michelle, you have to give us a little bit. Are you on? Are you? Okay, so let me get
delay.
Okay, so let me show you the cards that I pulled. I pulled a couple cards, and so we have Seven of Air, which is it's plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye. And so what it's saying is that you really have to look for the perfect timing, okay? There's something I think that you're wanting to do, and it's just saying, you know what, you just have to wait a little bit longer. The timing isn't right just yet, okay? Now, because the next card that I get is the Two of Fire. And this is usually can be a partnership with, she said yes. You have to tell me what the yes means. Yes, I don't know. You have to tell me what the yes means so that we know we're on the right track. But this is partnerships for me. And it says you're coming into your own. There's new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. So I feel like this is definitely, I'm feeling an endeavor that you want to do, and it's saying even though the timing isn't right at this moment for certain things, there's certain things that you're trying to line up, and even though it's not happening right now, it's okay, it's going to happen. It just has to be like divine timing, okay? Oh, it's Adam! Yay, Adam! Oh my God, that's so cute.
Fitness is in my forefront now. This is what Michelle said.
Okay,
so we're on the
and fitness in forefront as business wise, or are you thinking of taking this as some kind of business venture? If not, I'm thinking you should kind of do something, pull some kind of groups together, or I feel like there's something that you need to do with the fitness. It isn't just about, oh yeah, I'm gonna work out. You know, it has to be something else, something more. I don't know if it's starting a gym or you know,
Ooh.
maybe a certain type of workout, incorporating these things together. I'm not sure. Okay, so then the next card that I got is the Dreamer card. Okay. And this is really like the Fool card. And this is you taking a chance when everybody else is telling you you're out of your freaking mind. Who else is there? Jarama! Yay! Nadia's right. Okay. So, oh, Quentin says hi. Hi, Quentin. So I feel like this is something that you should consider. I feel like she was saying that this is going to be more than just a work, you know, a workout for you. Like this is going to turn into something big, something more, like some kind of, I feel, I don't know, I'm close to it. I don't know what it is. But it says, again, I got the Four of Earth, and it says good business decisions. So I feel like if you aren't thinking about something like this is something you should really think about. And the other thing that I got on here is giving to those less fortunate. And you'd probably say to yourself, well, what does that have to do with anything? But what it has to do with is abundance and prosperity. And we've done a thing on this. And it's about if you can't tithe, it's about regularly giving your time at either volunteering or tithing. Maybe you go to a church, you can tithe to a church. But it's keeping that flow going by giving, genuinely giving, you will receive as well. Yes. So
you're so sweet. It's like we're amazing team. Swear you ladies are going to make it together. You know, I have to say that my guides said that today was just going to be really off the chart. So
off the Richter scale.
All right, so the only thing, guys, is unfortunately for me to go into your records, I need your names.
Your real names.
I know this is on live and all that kind of good stuff. If you inbox me on Akashic Inspirations, I'll get it on my cell phone, and then that way I can get your name. Okay.
Okay. So anybody who wants
like some I already know your names, so I'll start with those. And like Full Moon Magic 8, I know you want a reading, so if you can inbox me your name, unless you don't know her name, right?
I might.
No. Okay. Just inbox me your name, your full name, your first and last name, so I can do the reading for you. And let's see. And I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go next to for Boogaloo.
Okay. All right. Cool. And that's because we've done readings for you before. So
yeah, so I know your names. Right. And I just want to make sure those of you who are always watching us and always supporting us, that we just wanted to do this for, you know, for you guys, you know, because absolutely. You always are there for us, always supporting, always donating, you know, commenting on our videos. So we just want to kind of give you a thank you and just really share in this energy that we've got going today. All right, so I'm going to go with Per Boogaloo next, but don't worry, we'll get you all. Yeah, we're going to get everybody. We'll sit here and have fun and chit chat until we have everybody done. You know what? I see you taking strides, and I feel your vibration has raised significantly over the last, I would say, 2 months, especially since the healing ceremony. And it's funny because I see you stepping out of your front door. And so that makes me feel good, because that lets me know that you're starting to release fears and you're starting to feel better, both physically, emotionally, and I see that you're starting to not allow things to limit you and hold you back from living your life, which you were doing for a while. And so I'm really glad to see that. I really think you're super on the right path. You're really getting to that place where you are feeling comfortable in yourself and feeling good in your own skin, basically.
Okay, so basically my cards confirm exactly what she's saying. You know, I know things are tough for you physically and stuff like that, but I feel like even still, like she said, 2 months ago, where you were, remember where you were 2 or 3 months ago. And even if you feel like I haven't done much, I haven't come that far, you have come a long way, okay? So the first card that I have is Seven of Earth, okay? And the seeds well planted, which means that, you know, what you're doing now is going to bear fruit in time. And not that much long of, you know, not that long into the future, just a couple months. I think, I think at a 6-month mark, you're going to be able to look back and be like, oh my gosh, you know what? I thought at first that I really didn't accomplish anything and I didn't get anywhere. But wow, if I look back where I was 6 months ago, you know what? I can give myself a pat on the shoulder and a pat on the back and be like, you know what? Job well done. Like, I have really come out of my comfort zone and really tried to progress, okay? And then I got the Three of Fire, which is a great card. They're sitting there, they're watching this.
It's actually a travel card, isn't it? The Fire's the Wands, right?
Yeah.
Because like in the traditional, isn't it the guy who's standing there, he's watching the ships come in?
I think so, by the
word. Yeah, so it has to do with this travel thing that we were talking about.
But and then this is passion. Like right here, this is eruption. And this is where I feel like you're really making some strides. And it just says abundance. Things look very good. But have patience with yourself and start making long-term plans. So it's just saying, you know what, just cut yourself some slack. You've made a lot of progress. You're going to make more progress. Just have patience. Don't rush it. Don't be like, oh my gosh, don't be hard on yourself and say, I haven't hardly done anything, because you really have, and we know that, we can sense it. So for sure. So yeah, I mean, I think you're on the right track.
A lot of just huge strides from even just a short time ago. So in 6 months, I mean, you know, literally in the blink of an eye, you can change everything. And I think you've done like light year leaps in making these changes. So good for you.
And it's more. You're going to be changing more. This is just the tip of the iceberg. You're just starting out. So I want to say hi to Daya. Hi, Daya.
Hi, Daya. Okay, sometimes I don't put the names together with the YouTube names.
Yeah,
so,
she got a new one. Let's do Invoking the Balance.
Okay. All right. All right, we're going to do Invoking the Balance next. Okay. I don't know what it is with physical fitness today or physical things. They're just coming in with, like, energetically speaking. It's funny because I see you on a bicycle, and then I see you mountain climbing, and it's like as if you were like on a triathlon type of thing, but like this riding this bike, but you're pedaling up this mountain. I think you're trying too hard is what it is. I think you need to kind of relax a little bit. When you try, it's funny because something that yesterday came through my blog, when you try something and you try and force something to happen, what you're really doing is pushing it away. And I see you really struggling to go up that hill and that mountain, and you're giving it all you've got. I mean, your whole energy into it. But I think you're misapplying your energies. I really think that it could go so much easier for you if you just find the winding path up the mountain versus trying to go at it in a, that's what it is. They're telling me you're trying to go one way because you have this goal and you're so focused and you're like, it has to be this way and I've got to get to it. But what you're not realizing, it'll be far easier for you if you take the winding route. You will get many more lessons. And remember, it's the journey. The pinnacle is not the whole thing. It's how you get there. It's how you live your daily life, how you share with others, how you allow others into your life. I'm seeing that you're kind of shutting people out a little bit because it's not on purpose, like you're not doing it maliciously or anything like that. It's just you're so focused on this thing, you're forgetting that you live in a community, you live with family, you live with friends. And I think that these friends have been trying to get you to go out, get you to have some fun, and you're like, no. But at one point, you got to take a little bit of a break and give yourself a break and say, it's about balance. Life is about balance and enjoying and having fun.
It's funny because the name of your channel is Invoking the Balance.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, we're just looking. Okay. All right, so we're just trying to keep up on the comments. So, okay, so now this is the cards that I got for you, okay? And this is the Five of Air. And, you know, in traditional tarot, it's 5 swordsmen. And they're supposed to be on a team. Like, they're supposed to be working together. But, like, for a minute, they forgot that they're supposed to work together. And they're kind of opposing themselves. And so I feel like this is your spiritual... like your spiritual team, and like you are kind of at odds, and you're just trying to, you know, you're frustrated and you need to you're trying to be not at odds so that you can progress and move forward, and you're trying to figure out, okay, what is you know, what is it that why am I like just being blocked? Okay, but I feel like what's going to happen is these things are going to start to slowly come together. And I don't know if it's because you're going to, you know, sit down and meditate and start really focusing on what, you know, what it is. But the one thing on here says having made an unwise choice and something happens, and it's just saying, you know what, learn from that, learn the lesson from that and put it behind you. You know, whatever this thing is, you know, sometimes it doesn't, you know, it doesn't make sense to dwell on it or to be frustrated about it. Sometimes you just have to like move forward and just be like, okay, very quickly, let me review. It says review everyone's motives. What was everybody's motives in this situation, and you know, learn the lessons that you can, figure out who was who, and move forward, right? And then then we get really great cards after that. We get the Queen of Fire. This is one of my absolute favorite cards in this deck because she's like focused. She's just like, she knows where she wants to go. She's a super confident woman, and she doesn't have to be aggressive, but she's assertive, definitely assertive. And it says this person, and I feel like these are your attributes, which is confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. And I feel like right now you're like, well, I'm feeling right now like I'm not any of those things, you know, because everything is so like all over the place. But I feel like these are who you are in your core, and you just gotta find your way back to that, okay? And it says, stretch your wings and fly. Do not underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and use your creativity. Go back to what was creative that you used to do that was your passion. And so getting back into that, getting into your passion mode. And if you don't know what it is, find it. Find out what, you know, like she said, what makes your heart sing? Like what makes you joyous and happy? And then I feel like once you start doing that, well, I got an interesting, yeah, I got the Lovers card. So I don't know what's up with that, okay?
Yeah, gotta let them in.
Yeah, yes. And that, you know, it's like I've said before, you have to get right with yourself. And I'm sure this makes total sense to you. You know, I mean, I'm sure it's like, well, that's obvious. But there's some things that you have to do. And one of the things that I'm feeling that you have to do is forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself. Because I feel like you're probably pretty hard on yourself about a certain situation. And you need to just say, you know what? I did what I could at that time. I did the best that I could with what I knew, with what I had. And now I have to forgive myself. I'm going to forgive this other person or these other people. And oh, it's Yanni Prada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I should have known that. And I'm hoping this makes sense to you because I'm just going on and on and on. But and I feel like it just says here, you know, be you know, watch out for your health. Make sure that you're doing what you need to do to have good health, and you know, maybe do it if you haven't done your yearly exam, you know, that type of stuff. And life experience card, which I absolutely love, and I think that this is what you want. I think that you want something to change in a huge, significant way. And it says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. And I feel like you have to make that change. You're going to have to really just, I don't know, go within and really start meditating, and don't ask for anything. Don't ask for anything. Don't ask for answers. Meditate and just be. For the first 4 or 5 times that you do it, don't ask for anything. Just be in the moment of quietness. And then I feel like after a while, after doing this like 4 or 5 times, then you can start asking for clarity. So I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, I just wanted to say hi. I'm sorry, I gotta get close because I can't even see with the glasses. Okay, we have Damarie63. She's joined us from Germany. My gosh, I know it's really late there, so thank you so much. And she said she just joined us. So what we're doing is we're doing free readings for everybody. So if you'd like a free reading, I do need your full name so I can go into the Akashics for you to be able to read. So if you'd like to have that, please post your name so I could do that. And so Adam's asking, I haven't read for you in a very long time, Adam. So let's go to Adam.
Okay,
and,
I just want to say, invoking the balance, you said it does. So I hope that means that this kind of makes sense to you. And then we'll do Taja after this.
Okay.
All right. So sure. Adam, you're on.
Okay. All right. You know what? I think you're indecisive as to whether to stay or to go, Adam. I know you have a really close relationship with your mom, and I think you're looking at it. I don't know if it's college or some type of institute. It is higher learning, and you're really kind of, you have something that you can do where you're at, but they're also offering you something, perhaps New York or Boston. I know it's like New England, in the U.S. somewhere, and you really want to take that. That's really, you're kind of torn, but that's really what you'd like to do. So, you know what, sweetie? Follow your heart. Follow your heart. It's okay. It's the natural flow of things, for kids to go off and you know, become their own persons, be their own life. And I know that you're such a really mature and spiritually awake person. And you know that you've come here on this earth for a reason. And you are just such a great light worker yourself, and you're so ahead of the game. And Taja, yes, darling, I know your name.
You're next.
You're next, sweetie. You're next. And so I think I you know what? Take the chance. Take what is being offered to you, and whatever your decision is, whether you stay or whether you go. Just make sure that you're really following your heart on this, and everything's just going to work out fine. It really, really will. I think your mother and your family will be so proud of you to be able to share that experience with you. So we'll see what Miss Glammie's got. There we go.
Okay, so we got the Ace of Water. And it's a cute mermaid guy. I love when they're attractive. It makes the card so much easier to work with. Okay, and what I get from this on here is a new home. So I don't know what that's all about, but you have to definitely fill me in. And I got the renewal card, which is Archangel Jeremiah. So I don't know if you want to look him up. And it says to review and evaluate, time to move in a new direction, whatever that direction is. It's definitely time for you. And I think you know this. I think you know. I think you're just trying to figure out, like, okay, what are my options? You know, where am I going to go? Where do I want to go? Like in changing the direction of my day-to-day life. You know, I think spiritually you're still growing and you're still trying to figure it all out. But I think what may be helpful is that you in your personal life, your day-to-day life, you make a change, okay? And it says to review and evaluate. So sit down and really think about it, and a favorable assessment, and just come up with a decision and say, okay, you know, where do I want to go from here? I'm going to be graduating soon. You know, what do I want to do with myself? I think that's the conundrum that you're in. And I think she's got the answers is to get out of your comfort zone and kind of maybe, you know, go to a college, you know, either a community college where you're close by but you're on your own, or really just go for the gusto and really take a chance and go to the East Coast like she's saying. All right. And then, you know, of course, you can always just message us. We talk to you all the time. I talk to you all the time. So, and you can, you know, let us know what's up with that. But I think it's time for you to really take the next step. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we're being offered a reading too.
Oh, good.
For Boogaloo.
Oh, she did one for me.
I didn't know
she
you did.
She did one for me, and
Are you hiding?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It was
cool.
it was a good reading too. I didn't, yeah, I liked your reading, girlfriend.
Oh, well, honey, I'll send it to you when we're done. Okay, Adam. Okay, he's like, oh my, he's like,
Good,
we're right
good,
on.
good, good,
Yeah.
good.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go to Jeremiah Witchy now. And don't worry, guys, we'll get to you all. We'll get to you all. This is so much fun. I'm loving this. All right. I'm like all excited and looking at things. Let me get my prayer. Hmm. Are you still in that same situation? You guys are going. I don't know who this is. Let me see who this is, because it's this. I would say she's maybe in her. She looks very young, but she's not. She's got to be in her late 60s or early 70s. Grandma type of lady that has passed on. I'm not sure if it's your mom's size, or it's like an auntie type of thing. And she's got her hands on her hips, and she's like, she's still in that same situation. I told that girl to get out of there. And that's why I'm just laughing, because I'm seeing, and it's not a judgment, okay? When I'm not judging you, I'm just showing you who is coming in to tell you that you are still in the same situation, and you know that it needs to be changed. It's now's the time. We're in these really fiery energies, and sometimes you just have to take the leap of faith, even though you think you're not ready. But you're just going to have to do it, because that's when all the things are going to open up for you. After you take this leap of faith and just say, you know what, I'm out of here, no more, let's go, let's, get our own thing going. So.
Okay, so it's funny because she started out with the word fire, and the first card that I got was 8 of Fire, okay? And so it says here, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at one time. And so the next card that I want to pull up is the Emperor card that came up, Archangel Michael, who is telling you, you got to just take charge of the situation. You have to be a leader, and you're basically the one who can make the decision in this, okay? And it says organization and logic, structure and discipline. And what I feel that means is that you really have to formalize a way to change your situation by really putting a plan together, and a plan that you can actually implement and move forward. And, of course, what comes with it is 5 of Earth, of course. Okay, sorry, we're just trying to make sure we get everybody, okay? And then we have Sharon the Battle.
Yeah.
Okay. So of course, with the situation, it's the 5 of Earth, it's fears surrounding money, okay? But it's also saying, of course, uncertain self-employment, which totally makes sense, because, you're trying to do your Etsy thing with your Cheedleys and your the things that you make. So this is factoring into it, but you know what? You can't, you just can't let these things influence how you're going to move forward, because you're not moving forward. You're staying, you're stagnant, and you guys have to just take a leap of faith, which is the Dreamer card that I got here. And you just have to do it. I mean, you just have to follow. It says, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So I feel like something's going to pop up, and it's going to give you the opportunity to move forward, literally move forward, okay? And so you could either stay fear-based and stay where you are, or you can embrace it and say, you know what, I'm going to take a chance. What's the worst that could happen? I'll be in the same situation I've been in, so what? Take a chance, take a leap of faith, okay? And then if you do that, we have here the renewal card again. And you see, what I love about this card is the family here, the husband and the wife there. And it just says review, and again, review and evaluate. It's time to move. It's time to move in a new direction. There's other opportunities and things for you, but they're not going to open up for you until you get out of what you're doing and where you're at, okay? And then once you make that decision to do it, and you say, you know what, no matter what it takes, I'm out of here, okay? Then what happens is the universe will start to send you stuff, and it'll open doors for you. But until you make that decision, you're going to be in the same place doing the same thing, okay? So you gotta let me know. Keep me posted on that one.
Let me see if we can go back up here. All righty. Okay, Temple of the Heart has joined us. Jen. You know Jen? No. Okay. Okay, Jen, I need your last name so I could do reading for you as well. But I do want to go back to Jennifer Lozano since she was on with us from the beginning.
Okay.
And then we can go to the next. We're going to go to Sharonda. No. All righty. Okay, I see like this battle of spirit going around you. It's not something that's attacking you. I think it's more like your own, like you're really pulled into the direction of spirit, and you want to do more. And I know you've been really active. I know, you know, on our group on Facebook, but I think you want to do even more, and you really are feeling this need to spend more time on it. And I know you spend your spare time, and I know obviously you work and have a job, but I think that that really what you really would love to do is not have the job and just devote yourself to spiritual. So I don't know if that's hitting the mark with you, but I think I see you really being in turmoil over this. I think you need to kind of find the calm and stillness. Yeah. I think you just need to find the calm and the stillness within you. And it doesn't matter what's going on all around you. It could be a hurricane. It could be a tornado. But if you are in your still point, and if you're in your center and you're in your balance, it's not going to affect you. And spirit will lead you the way that you are supposed to go. They'll lead you on your path. You'll see the shining beacon that will like illuminate your path so that you know where you're going.
Okay, the reason why I'm shaking my head is because as she's speaking, I have the star card, okay, which is about being a light in the sky. So I always, for Cheryl Lee Harnish, whether people like it or not, I always read it because she's always on the money every time, okay? So let me read. Oh, sorry, take out your marker there. Okay. I love it. I love it. Illuminate is the name of the freaking card, okay? You are a shining star. In truth, you were born to illuminate the world with your light. The time has come to get out of your own way and allow yourself to be all of who you are meant to be. Remember, it is only in the thoughts in your mind that hold you back, and it takes a lot more energy to hold yourself closed than it does to allow yourself to oh, I'm sorry, than it does to allow yourself to flow open. This card is asking you that you allow yourself to take up the space to open yourself up and illuminate this world. Okay, so I love it. I love it. Okay, but I'm gonna show you I pulled out another card, number 25. So I want to read that. Wow, you're gonna really relate. You're gonna relate to this. Cellular. This is cellular healing. Okay.
Ooh.
Each cell within our body is a unique individual organism, and each cell has memory. You have drawn this card because there are changes taking place on a cellular level. The vibrant green energy surrounding the cell in the image denotes healing, either of a physical or energetic nature. If it is on an energetic level, the healing energy moving through your body is helping to release old cellular memories that your body is holding. On a physical level, you can expect to feel more energized and renewed as your body returns to its natural state of health. So I know that you totally get this because you're in that, you know, frame of mind. Okay. And then again, once again, we got somebody else who got the Queen of Fire, and this is all about taking your God-given right to be allowed to be a passionate person, to work your passion. You know, we all have to work our jobs to pay our bills, but this is about you really, really taking your place and being a leader. And you kind of know what you want to do. So I think you just need to kind of focus it, structurize it, like make a structure out of it, organize it, and then I think you just need to start taking the steps to move forward with it. I feel like you want to do something on your own. You want to do something independent, and you kind of have an idea, and it's spiritual. This is a spiritual thing. This is really a higher level, and it's just saying, yes, you know what, you need to do this, and I think you're kind of hovering, like you're kind of like, I don't know, I'm following other people, I'm following somebody else, I'm enjoying that, but something inside you is calling you to do your own thing and step into your own light and do your, and shine what you have to share. Okay, and I know that this is going to make sense to you, so I don't even have to ask. Spirit fingers.
Yes, no, you haven't missed it. We're doing live readings. So,
and who is this? SoCal King 421.
Hi. Let's see. I can't even. I'm sorry, guys. I just, you know.
Okay, we're just trying to make sure.
Yes, smacking me over there.
That's Jennifer Lozano. You are getting smacked in the head. That's it.
All right. I've actually had some people contact me also through Facebook. That some don't have channels, so they can't comment.
Okay.
So, did you have anything else?
I'm done with her.
Okay.
I'm done.
I want to do Katya Brigoli. Okay. And she's also from our Team Love, and I think we need to send this this girl some heavy duty loving. So, let me see what the angels have to say, and the Akashics. Okay, well, what I'm seeing, it's so funny because I always have Archangel Michael next to me, and when I spoke your name, he went immediately flying to you. So just so you know, you have Archangel Michael by your side as well, and many archangels actually. You have Raphael is with you, and Shamuel is coming to mind, and you're being uplifted, you're being supported, and you know, this condition, this healing, is a long time coming, and it's not from just this life. There were a previous life, and there was an accident with a I'm wanting to say like a horse-drawn sleigh. Okay, and you were very young in that life, young child, and somehow it was like one of these big sleighs that used to carry like milk, or like I see like big gallons of stuff in the back of the sleigh, like a work sleigh, like perhaps I would say maybe 1800s, early 1800s, and I'm seeing it's a very snowy land, so something like Russia comes to mind, or Sweden, Finland, something, Norway, one of the northern climes, and you somehow got caught underneath the rails of this sleigh, and it basically, you know, broke your legs, and you did survive that, but obviously they didn't heal straight, and you walked with much difficulty for the rest of that life into adulthood. So I see that coming across into this life with the issue with your legs. But I do want you to know that that your own work has that this is the last time you have to do this. This is the last time you broke that karmic pattern now, and you'll be okay, and you will not have to repeat this karmic lesson. You've learned it, and you know you have, and you will be well. You'll be okay. You'll be fine. So I'm sending you much light and much healing, and the angels to give you support and love and golden energy to all I can think of is the word in Spanish, fortaleza, to give you strength. And so it is.
Okay. So the first card I got was Ten of Fire. And this is, of course, stress-related health concerns, life being out of balance. So it's not just about physically being out of balance, but it's kind of a vicious circle because of what's happening. Your life is out of balance because of, you know, the situation that you're in right now, obviously. But I feel like it's what's going on is kind of a physical manifestation of things not being balanced spiritually and physically, okay? And it's saying that accepting help from other people, and I don't know, hey kitty, and so I don't know if that's an issue for you. You know, maybe just, you know, I know. Rocio's in the house. Woo-hoo, girl. Yo, yo, yo. And Roxy Socks 100. Hi, Roxy.
Hey.
So I decided to do another shuffle for you. And the first card I get is Dandelion, okay? And it says, I don't have the book for it. My daughter took off with it somewhere. I don't know. It's in my house somewhere. But the first cards that are, the things that are under it are vitality, empowerment, and perseverance. And I feel like that, you know, you're probably somebody who's really, who can be really stubborn. And I feel that this is going to really help you with moving forward and integrating like your spiritual side and your physical side. Like just finding a way to incorporate all of that and balance it out. And what I like about the dandelion for me is it represents making a wish. And you know, because when I was little, I don't know if you have, you know, if you've seen, you know, a dandelion, it's a weed, you pull it, and as a kid, you know, we would close our eyes, we'd make a wish and blow on it until all of the spokes were off of it that are flying. And I feel like that's at this point now, you're at a point where you can make that wish, where you can finally manifest what it is exactly that you want. Okay, and then is it going to happen overnight? It's not going to happen overnight, but you're given the green flag. You're given the go ahead to move forward. Like she was saying, you're done. You're done with your karmic past, and you're being told to go ahead and just move forward in a different direction. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride at first, but I feel like your perseverance is really going to shape how you're going to be in the future, how things are going to happen for you. Okay. All right, so then we have obsidian, which is really, really interesting. And it is grounding, shielding, and the void. Wow. So I don't know if the word void, the void means anything to you, but I definitely feel like that you've been kind of like almost like a wounded soul. Like you felt like there's like a woundedness, and I don't think it's from this particular lifetime. I think it's from before, and now it's okay. You can shield yourself from that, ground yourself by just a couple minutes every day. You know, just imagining yourself, if you don't already do it, becoming part of Mother Earth, growing roots is what I do. I imagine roses coming out of me and going into the earth and holding on to the earth. But I think that you need to start with a new foundation. You need to start all over again and move forward. And the way to start doing this is by grounding yourself, centering yourself, use your perseverance, use your stubbornness to move forward. And we have Lunar Phase 64. Okay, and she would like or he or she. All right, Lunar, you will have to send her, either inbox her or Facebook her your real name, okay? Oh, and La Shelly Bonbon. Yay! Oh. I've seen her before too. Okay. So, and I feel like once you ground yourself, and I think you need to ground yourself. I think you kind of feel right now like, you know, after this, you're probably exhausted, and you know, and you're kind of floundering a little bit. Where do I start from here? And that's what it's going to start. You have to shield your energy, and you have to start grounding yourself and move forward.
Awesome. Okay. All right. She was telling me she was watching, but she's overseas, and she's in the hospital, and she's lost her connection. So
okay.
So
she can watch it later. Yeah. And it doesn't tell us the minutes. Otherwise, we could tell you what point to get back to watch it.
Okay, let me see. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to come down in case I missed a couple of names.
Rocio. Glammie, I know, right? She's crazy. Rocio, if you want to, you know, I know you got a reading from me, but if you want a reading from her, just put in your real name, okay? So because she needs that.
Yeah. So
and I can tell her it, but I can tell her your real name, but I want you to type it out.
Okay, so all right, so let me go on to yeah, okay, with Daya, with Oasis. So let me go into your
I already did a reading for her, so I think we're cool.
All right. Oh, this is the Viking.
Yes, very good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now I'm getting, I don't know if the obsidian stayed in my mind, but I'm seeing, I think past lives just want to come out for you, because I'm seeing like a coal mine. like I'm seeing like the obsidian walls. You know how coal is so like a coal miner, but like I'm talking in England, and I'm talking I would say maybe turn of the century, 1900s. Again, you were a man. And I'm seeing, I want to know why they're showing me this obsidian rock, which is like very strong, but when you strike it, it chips off, and I guess it's brittle is the word, because when you strike it, it snaps off. So it's something that is brittle. I'm sorry, sometimes they speak to me energetically, so I got to kind of figure out, you know, what it is that they're wanting to come across. I think what it is that your shell is cracking. I think that's what it is. That if we are not flexible, there we go, I got it. If we are not flexible in life and we're too rigid, we become brittle and we can break. And it's a matter of allowing yourself to not necessarily keep to such a rigid structure, especially nowadays. All of the old paradigms, all of the old rigid structures are coming down and flaking off and going away, and new ones are coming. So we have to really allow for change, allow and be flexible, be flowing instead of hard and dark, but be light and watery. So, because I see you like a mermaid, like swimming mermaid, and that's what you can transform into. And yeah, I'm seeing the transformation from this dark, hard, brittle thing of the past to a more free-flowing, supple movement in your life, in your personality, in your being. That's what I see.
Oh, they wanted to know, who are we doing now?
Oh, this is Daya.
Girl, we're doing you.
Daya.
We're doing you.
Daya.
So you'll have to come back and watch it. But I'm gonna do your part, and but she's right on with what she's saying, because I know I've done a reading for you. So basically, what she's saying is that, you know, right now you're feeling vulnerable, you're feeling brittle, and but what she sees coming in is a new suppleness, a new movement. She sees you like a mermaid in the water, and things just starting to flow. Okay, and so I pretty much, the cards that I picked are the ones I got for you before. This is the Dreamer card. And this is, you know, this is pretty much the same thing. They're just confirming what I did for you already. And it's just saying, you know, this is the Fool card. So, you know, jumping off a cliff, taking a chance, taking a risk. Ace of Fire. What I love about this card is there's 2 full moons in this card. So it's just super intuition, super spiritual for me. And it says an exciting new opportunity. Change your life now. If you want the opportunity, it doesn't need to be given to you. You have it. You just have to embrace it, and you know that because we talked about it. And I think Lachelle Bonbon, he wants a reading. Did he send you his name, or she?
Oh, I have to check on
Lachelle. If you want a reading, send her your real name. Okay, and then I think next week we can do. Do we do Full Moon Magic 8?
Wait. No, that's next.
Okay,
yeah.
And then Rocio we can do next. So, okay. And then of course we got, you know who this is, King of Fire. You know exactly who that is. And this is just saying this pertains to the King of Fire, and your spirituality. So I got the Ace of Water, which is is spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, and it's all about great things coming your way and you moving forward. So
okay. All right. All right, I'm going to do Full Moon Magic 8 now, okay? I just got to come on. Okay, Full Moon Magic. I see. It's kind of strange, but I don't know if you're a singer or of some type, that you do singing, or that it's something that like people don't really know about that you do, or that you're in a band, in the front of a band, because I see you with the microphone and you're singing and you're just really loving it. So this could be your passion. This could be something that you've always kind of like secretly desired to do, and it's just coming out. I think it's kind of a new path for you. I think this was something that you've never really done before, and now it was like a secret desire. Now you've gone for it. You've like, you know, you're out there, you're in the forefront, you're being a leader, and maybe that's perhaps what it is. Maybe it's that you're being a leader and that you are speaking up, you are voicing who you are and allowing yourself to really be that person that you're supposed to be. So it's really kind of, I think it's taken many people by surprise, and I think it's they're like, what, did you have that in you? We didn't even know you could do that, you know. I think that your guides are just really thrilled that you're taking these steps forward into releasing, you know, who you really are, and I don't feel that you're I feel that you're a young person, so you really, you kind of stepped into it really early, so you really have you're going to be able to do a lot. I mean, really a lot with your life, because you're really stepping into who you are. So you're really on your journey. You're starting young. You could do anything you want. Amazing, beautiful.
okay, so I feel like, and so let's get Tara. I just saw it. You'll have to scroll down. Tara, somebody, and then Gypsy Lion. Yeah, just Facebook her or inbox her your real full name. I know Charlotte's your first name, so if you can give the we'll do Rosia next. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you what I feel like. This is where you were, okay? And this is the Eight of Air, and it's an illusion of being trapped. And in the traditional tarot, this is one of my favorite cards, even though it's like, it looks terrible, because it's a woman who her hands are bound. She has a cover over her eyes. She has swords that are surrounding her. But what she doesn't realize is that if she can shake the bonds loose, she can take off the cover over her eyes, she can step through the swords, and what's holding her back is her own fear. And so I feel like that's where you were coming from. But I feel like, you know, the next card, that's, you got three major arcana, so that's really, to me, like a life change. And this is the release card with Archangel Azrael, and I think you're starting to release all of that. You're starting to just leave that behind you, and if you're not, you're almost there. Like, you're almost ready to just let all those things go, all those fears go, and come into your own. Then it says the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation. It's time to move on. And so the next card I have, you know, the Dreamer card is really coming through. For me, that's like one of the themes for today, is that all of you guys are watching us for a reason, and it's because you're just needing confirmation on what you already know. And not only do you already know it, the only thing that's blocking you is, it's not life, it's not circumstances, it's not other people, it's just you. And it's a lot easier to get yourself out of the way than other people, because you're dealing with you. And again, this is all about following your dreams, taking a chance, okay? And then this is the leader, like she was saying, I thought she mentioned leadership, and this is the world with Archangel Michael, and it's basically saying the world is at your fingertips. These things are right there, they're just right there, okay? And it's saying that you're on the path, you're on the right path, and they're giving you a pat on the back, and they're saying, job well done, just keep moving forward, you're doing really, really well, okay? So I don't know. Hopefully this is making sense to you. So
okay, Spirit Fingers, I got you. I got your name.
Okay,
I know who you are. And La Cherie Bonbon, you can just send me an inbox, or you can Facebook me and send me a message that way. And my Facebook is either under Akashic Inspirations or Marianne Moore. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so okay, give me a second.
Oh, okay.
give me a sec, folks. Okay, we just did full moon magic, right? Yeah.
And she said we're right on.
Okay,
like I
good.
said. We did touch it.
Right.
Sorry, guys, we're going over the list. We want to make sure we're not forgetting anybody. Okay, so we're not being rude.
Sharonda Battle and Alexandra Hill, since they were farther down. And that's Diane's cousin. Okay, let's do Antoinette Diamond. I think that's your YouTube name. Okay, so it's Sharonda. All right, so let me go into your records. Okay. This is another past life. This is going to sound very strange, but your last name is evoking the picture of a battleship during very high seas during World War II. And I just see this battleship going like this and like this and like this and like this. And a very, very stormy, very turbulent, it looks like it'd be what they have in the Philippines, like a typhoon. I know it's like a hurricane, but over there they call them typhoons. It's something like really very strong ocean and waves that you're on. And what I'm getting is how it relates to this life. I feel that you feel that your life up until now has been like this super up and down, really struggling, whirlwind, tempestuous type of life. And I feel, and what your guides are telling me, as I'm looking right now, and it's the sunset here in Miami, and it's so peaceful, and I'm seeing that you're coming to this spot of inner peace. Not that you're at the sunset of your life, but that what this just soft glowing orb is now on you. And it's okay to release these contracts that you may have had from past lives that kept you in this turmoil. And I think you're going to feel more, or you are starting to already feel, probably after December 21st, 2012, is the feeling that I'm getting, that because of this ascension process, you're already starting to feel the release and to feel calmer, and that this next part of your life is going to be far better than the initial tempestuous part that you've just gone through.
Okay, so I love when the cards just resonate with what's being said. And here's your past life card right there, okay? And basically what it's telling you is to kind of, you know, usually when a past life comes up in a reading, it's because it has something to do where you are today. And basically, you know, whatever those lessons are that you learned in that life, whatever you needed to learn, you finally got it in this one. And you're finally, like she says, you're going to be in calm waters. And you're starting to feel like things are calming down for you. And so you basically, you went to school this year and you learned your lessons, okay? And that now you can put it behind, you can put that phase of your life behind you in this incarnation. And so what you really need to do, again with the obsidian card, I don't know what's going on, but people, you guys have to really ground yourselves. I know that you're feeling like, and you're feeling crazy, but that's because you're not meditating, you're not grounding yourselves. And that's the other theme for today, is like you're so worried and about day-to-day things, which is natural because we have to live human lives. But if you really want to start tapping into getting some flow going in your life, you have to start grounding, you have to start shielding your energies, and you have to start meditating, period. End of story. There's no way around it, okay? But for you, what I got is working on your third eye chakra, okay? So which is your clairvoyance, okay? And the way for you to do that is not only through meditation, because obviously the chakras wouldn't come up if you didn't have to meditate. Use amethyst, okay? To work with to start opening that up for you, okay? And it'll help with your behavior patterns, like how you do things and how you react to things, and it will help you with your psychic abilities. So, you know, this is, you know, I don't know if you're familiar with amethyst, but this is amethyst here. So, and it's, I just love these. I love these. And basically, once again, the card about making a wish for me is make a wish, and decide what you want. Decide now, what do I want, and then just go for it. Do whatever it takes to get what you want. Period. In a nice way. I know that didn't sound very nice, but I'm sorry. Somebody's yelling at you, I'm sure, from the from up here, and
the Akashics are rubbing off on you.
Yeah, they're just like they're yelling at you because you know this already. You know, you kind of know that it's time for you to just step into this next phase of your life with guns blazing and just like and just handle it, okay?
Okay. Okay, Gypsy, I got your name down. Oh, Tony, hey. Tony.
She has to take off. Hi, Tony. You're probably gone by now.
Oh, she's got choir practice. Oh, good. I asked for water because I'm.
Oh, good. How did you do that?
The magic of cell phones.
Thank you.
Cell phones.
We have great service here. We have a great helper. Oh, thank God. She can say hi.
Say hi, Jenny.
She brought us water, life-giving water. Thank you.
And I feel like my tongue's falling off from talking so much. But you guys,
I don't think we thought this was going to be so popular.
No. Well, you say free readings.
Yeah, like, oh, we'll read for like 5 people.
Yeah, I thought, I didn't even announce. Nobody's gonna know.
Right? Yeah, we were stressing out because she was like, "Did you do a video?"
I'll do a reading for you, and you do one for me.
I know. She's like, "Did you do a video?" I'm asking her. She's like, "Yeah, I did one this morning." I'm like, "Oh boy, we ain't gonna get nobody."
Okay. This is so much fun, you guys. Thank you for like putting up with us. And I know we're going on like an hour and a half.
I know. We're gonna keep on going.
It's a Glammie, Marianne.
Yes, a marathon.
A marathon. Yeah. We have to do part 2 tomorrow. Okay.
I'm like dribbling. Sorry, guys. I'm not.
She's melting,
I know. I'm
dribbling. It's humid
melting.
here.
I'm melting.
Okay. I just wanted to say the dynamic duo.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
right. I'll have to get Aiden's little toys. It's got a little Batman and Robin.
Yeah, Batman and Robin.
All right. So I'm gonna go with
Yeah, sure.
Temple of the Heart. If you're still with us, we're gonna do a reading for you now.
And then Rocio, you'll be next.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
A glamour amathon. I love it. Glamour amathon. Say that 3 times fast.
I can't. I'm not even gonna try.
I love it. I'm gonna so steal that.
And by the way, I'm just gonna throw it in there. If you're getting anything from this and you're loving it, you know, we totally did this spur of the moment because we were really supposed to do one on chakras and the base chakra, but we just decided to wing it, and we knew that was not the real agenda for today. But if you enjoyed this, go to akashicinspirations.com and you know, $5. Donate $5. We don't even care. Just donate whatever. Okay.
All right. That's so funny. Okay. Oh gosh, everybody's running to tell their cousins. Okay. All right.
Oh, Adam says he's pregnant. Congratulations, honey.
Pregnant. Well, good. Come over here. We're gonna take you over and put you on National Enquirer.
Yeah, we're gonna make some money off you, Adam.
All right. Temple of the Heart. Okay, we're gonna go with Jen. Okay. This is a big past life day. Okay, because I'm literally seeing a temple, and but like I'm talking like a Greek type temple with. I'm wanting to say, actually, I thought it was maybe a goddess, but it's not. It's a god, and I think it's Apollo, and because Apollo's coming to mind. So I don't know if you have an affinity with either being a sun sign or with Greek culture or, you know, ancient Greek gods, but definitely feeling that affinity for you. And I'm seeing, you know, they used to have, there were orators that would stand outside and give discourses outside of the temple. So that's what I see that you did, that you were a philosopher and a promoter of man, of humanity's qualities, of furthering like all of the Greek ideals, you know, the democracy and furthering human evolution. So I see that that's what you're bringing over to this life, that's who you are. You want to see man evolve further. You see the best in man. And by man, I mean, of course, mankind. And you are, I don't know if you have a I don't know if you have a nonprofit, or you work with nonprofits, or you subsidize nonprofits, something that is very community and global, and you are just a great proponent of arts and of anything that is significant of the higher learning of man. That's what I get, and that's what I get you bring to this life. Oh.
Okay. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep changing them because what's happening is right now I pulled out the Ascended Masters deck because when she was talking, when she first started speaking, something touched my hand, and so I'm trying to figure out if it's for me or if it's for you or what's going on. So I don't know if these cards mean anything to you, but the first card that came out was Paul the Venetian. That was one of the cards, and then that's what the creative, artistic, he's like in charge of artistic expression. And so and I should have just stuck with those cards because I wasn't quite sure. And then the other card that I have, and I don't know if these, you need to look these guys up if these are not people that you work with. And this is the teacher, Master Ragosi.
Yeah.
Ragosi. Right. Okay. And I'm
who was the teacher of Saint Germain.
Okay, and Saint Germain is, you know, somebody that I think we really work with. I don't know. I'm not feeling that's for her though. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's for you, but I feel like the Paul the Venetian definitely would be somebody that you would kind of resonate with, and I just want to do. I'm not quite sure what I want to do.
Well, we got other ones over here. You want an enchanted map, wisdom, bat fairies.
I think I'm just gonna go. I'll go with these and see what we get. Whoa. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh boy, this is another theme of the day. Yeah. Okay, it's the 8 of air, and you guys should. You probably could tell me what it is because we've gotten it 10 times today. And again, this is all about holding yourself back, getting in your own way, ego getting in your way. And what I say about ego is that ego does not want you to succeed in getting to the next level and get into a spiritual level, because then you're starting to leave ego behind. And so what it does is it starts chirping in your ear, and it's like it tries to tell you all the things that it can to keep you from moving forward, because it doesn't want you to go with spirit. It wants you to stay with ego. And it'll tell you things like, are you crazy? You can never do that. You're not good enough to do that. You know, and so really you have to just push it to the side and say, you know what, I'm not going to listen to you. And usually what I tell my clients is that you have to replace that negative talk, self-talk, with positive affirmations. And even though it sounds really weird, and you're going to be like, I am a goddess, and you're like, God, that sounds really what, crazy? You want me to say that? I'm like, yes, I want you to say that, and fake it till you make it. I am a beautiful soul. I am living my passion, you know. And it sounds weird at first, and it's not comfortable, but you know what? You fake it till you make it, and just keep on doing it until it becomes a reality. Okay, I'm sorry, these cards are really big for me, so I'm just going to shuffle one more time and see if there's anything here. Because let's see. Okay, so we got the Knight of Air, which is intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. And I think that these are attributes that you probably have, and they're not shining right now. And so you have to pull these back into you have to put these at the forefront of your life, okay? And it just says that, you know, use creative solutions. I feel like you've been trying to figure something out and just using everyday traditional stuff, just going with what you know. And this is talking about, you know what, step outside of your box, step outside of your comfort zone, and say, okay, if I had the balls to do this, if I had the balls, what would I be doing right now? And that's what you need to go with. And I'm going to end it with that.
Okay. All righty. Let's go with, let's see. Yes. So I was just thinking.
I love that. I love that.
So I really do.
So I was just thinking.
All right. Oh, you guys, this is so much fun. I'm thankful that you guys have stayed with us for this entire time.
I wouldn't stay with us. I'd be like, them bitches, they talk too much.
So we'll go with Rocio. I think it's the last one was one.
Yeah, yellow.
All right, so give me a sec while I connect. Hey, all right. These mosquitoes are like eating my legs. I had to put the candle.
And I have pants on and I'm sweating my ass off. So she's got nothing on her legs and she's getting eaten up by mosquitoes.
Well, I have a dress.
And I
don't have anything on.
Oh wow! And I have jeans on and I'm sweating to death. So we can't win.
Oh. Okay. I'm seeing when you were a little girl, and maybe about 3 or 4, and I mean, usually at that age, a lot of children have imaginary friends. But what we don't realize that those imaginary friends are our guides and our angels. And so you became aware of this connection from early on, and I think that's why you're doing so well now. Is that you're reconnecting with this energy that you had when you were, I guess, closer to source. At 4 and 3 we're closer to source.
I have to do that. Okay, just as she said that, I don't know if you guys can read that. That says, in case you can't read it, source, divinity, and enlightenment. So wow. Just had to throw that out there.
So yeah, so I know you've been on your path a long time. I mean, not that you're that old, but for you it's been a long time from that childhood. And I really think you probably, like most people, kind of let it go or kind of put it away because it was not nurtured. But now that you are nurturing it again, you are really finding that, and it's a beautiful connection that you have with your guides and angels. So I really see you, this is, that basically it's telling me that you're on your path. What is that? She's trying to get the bird.
Get the bird. Don't kill the birdie.
Joanna.
Come here, kitty. The cat's trying to get a bird. I don't want to see any birds die tonight in the filming of this video.
Right. I'll go get the cat.
Okay, so let me show you the cards that I came up with, and this is premonition. And for me, it's like being able to read the sky and the birds and their pattern and prophecy. So I feel like you may have visions and maybe not want to kind of, either you admit to it or you don't tell other people, or but that's what I get. I get silver with goddess and insight. So I don't have the book for this, Rocio. I will. What I can do is, if I find the damn book, you know we talk. So if I find it, I'll let you know, because we inbox each other all the time. And so the next card that I got is selenite, okay? And with that is spiritual activation and stimulation. So I feel like along the lines of what she was saying is that now you know why. Right now, your spirituality, you're really going to be able to just embrace it and live it and be in it, and we know why. So I'll just leave it at that, okay?
Sorry.
But
I've saved the bird. I've saved that bird about 50 million times. I have a nest in the bougainvillea tree of these little birds. And they're starting to fly. And she's just, and let me tell you, she hasn't gotten one yet, but she's trying.
She's close, because I think he's in the bush. We're going to have to check him out after this is over. We may have to do some bird healing.
Wait, don't let her out. Don't let her
out. You bad girl. Oh, she's going to get her. She's down there. She's down there. The bird's down there. Sorry, guys. We're trying to save a bird's life here.
You have her with the birds on the outside.
Give me a bird. Do you want me to go get Andrea now?
Well, yeah, I mean.
Okay. So before I jump in the shower.
Yeah, before it gets too much later. Okay. All right. Cat's inside. Sorry.
Save the bird again.
All right. How we doing? Let's see. We got some more.
Oh, late Jennifer Lozano. I know this is late, but I saw this comment before. She put lady balls.
Oh, okay. Lady balls. Okay.
The sweat is my souvenir, no doubt. No doubt. This is why I left New York. I'm from New York. This is one of the reasons why I don't live in New York. But I do love the greenery that comes with humidity, so it's kind of a hard thing, you know. I love the palm trees, though. I'm all about the palm trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna think. I gotta take it out to the beach tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to take some palm trees home with me, but I don't know. Southwest only allows 2 packages, so.
Okay, so we go to okay. Let's go to Gypsy Lion, to Charlotte, and I know I think your question was on this new business. So let's see what we find out for you. It's got it. Okay, this is kind of an odd question. I'm seeing like, you know those shawls that the belly dancers wear with the little coins and stuff. I'm like actually seeing you like tie things. So I don't know if your new business is something to do with like jewelry or some type of some clothing, you know, like accessories, or you're making something, because it seems like 2 things that like normally don't go together, but you put them together to create this new product. And your guides are telling me that when we do creative endeavors, and we also translate it into business, we have to be careful that we don't take things personally, because some people will like your product and some people won't. But when you are an artist and you make it a business, then you run into sometimes allowing your ego to get in the way if someone comes through with a criticism or just a rejection, you know, which in any business you'll get, and you'll certainly get, you know, many people will get many more rejections than they will yeses. So don't take it. They're telling me to tell you not to give up because you've been rejected, or because someone said they didn't like it, because for the one who doesn't like it, you're going to find 20 who will. And it's just when you're doing these creative things, part of personal opinion and personal likes. So it's nothing against you personally. It's just that person So don't get discouraged. In other words, go ahead and keep going forward, because the true pleasure for you is in the creativity and in the making of it.
Okay, so what like she's saying, one of the things you have to learn when you're in business is you have to get a thick skin, and you have to learn to move on. You know, if that person says no, you can't take the time to, I mean, it's tough, it's hard to do, especially when this is something that you're, you know, you put your heart and your soul into, but you have to be a businesswoman first. And so when something like that happens, you can't, like she said, you can't take it personally. You have to just be like, sorry, you don't feel that way, thank you, move on. Like, you have to keep charging ahead. You have to keep moving forward and be a businesswoman first, and then be the artist second. Okay, and I feel like I got a couple different cards here, so I'm gonna again. There's something you're doing. There's something you're doing, but this time it's different. Okay, again, we have the Eight of Air, and you're letting certain things get in your way, and one of them is the fact that, you know, you have to make sure that you develop this thick skin for when people say they don't want it or they're not interested. You can't let it discourage you. You have to just bounce back, and there's something that you're doing that you're not fully engaging somehow, something that you may have had an idea to do as part of it, and then you talked yourself out of it, and it's saying, you know what, whatever that idea was that you had, it was right on, and you should stick to that idea. Whatever it was that you discarded and were like, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Or maybe somebody else gave you an idea. And if a younger person, this is the Knight of Air, if somebody in their 18 to 30s, young man, gave you an idea about something, and you were just like, I don't know, or he offered to help you somehow, I feel like you should take this person's advice, or you should work with this person. Okay, and even though you may think that, you know, they're kind of young, and you don't want to entrust a new business to someone like that, it's just saying that you should do it. And this person, or and I feel like this is your characteristics, but even so, I feel like there's somebody who could help you. And it's intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. And when we're idealistic, sometimes it's hard to be a business person. And so you have to kind of just keep the idea. You have to keep them compartmentalized. You have to keep the idealistic side, the one who, you know, makes this product, who does this thing, who has this business, and puts it all together. And then you have to have the business side of you that's completely different, that's like a manager, that doesn't take, you know, that is all about the math of it, the marketing of it, and puts the personal stuff to the side, and the personal opinions and what people think, and be separate entities, yet pull it together, which is not easy. And I feel like if you keep, again, like she said, don't give up on this. Think creative solutions. You have to think outside of the box. Okay, again, with this card, thinking, and I think that this younger person can help you think outside the box. And I think at first you're going to be like, my gosh, you know, this thing is, you know, I'm doing this, I'm just starting out, maybe it's just been the first year or two, I don't really want to do anything that's kind of risky, but I feel like there's somebody that you should follow their advice. And then and you have the card, the Justice card, which is Archangel Raguel, and it says, just stand up for your beliefs, just keep on, you know, eventually, you know, just keep on, whatever you're doing, just keep it up, and eventually it'll pan itself out.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got La Cherie Bonbon's name.
Yay.
Okay. Guys, I think. Sorry. Clear the. All right. Okay. I've got one. I've got. I'm still gonna do Alexandra Hale, La Cherie Bonbon. I have Rose Taranto, and I have Spirit Fingers. All right, so I'm going to give you, 5 minutes to, if I've missed anybody, please comment so I can jot you down in case I missed you.
If there's anybody that we didn't get.
Yeah, because I'm getting a little, and I'm getting a little,
Yeah, and I think after these four, I think we're pretty much going to be done. So just remember, if you like this and you're having a good time and you're having fun, donate to akashicinspirations.com. Okay.
Okay, so let me go on with Alexandra Hale. Okay, and this is Oris Oasis' cousin. Okay. It seems to me that Alexandra's like a student. Um, I guess maybe she's a little bit younger. They're like, 20s, early 20s, or maybe she's just finishing, coming out of college, or just about to be done, or maybe doing a master's. I mean, it seems that she's still in school. But I think she may be having a change of heart about what she studied, or doubting, what it is, like saying, oh my God, I studied the wrong thing. I should be doing this, and I studied this. And you know what? It's okay, because life is all about learning. So if you decide that what you studied is not for you, then by following your heart's desire, that is one, how you're going to be prosperous. Two, how you will be happy. I'm not saying, I could just hear her parents going, oh, are you crazy? But, it's your life. And it has to be, if you feel this way, then sit down. You're an intelligent girl. Sit down and write out the why and the why nots. And to be able, because it seems to me that the whole issue is your fear, of what your family's going to say, or what other people are going to say. And I know that's a big thing. And what they say matters to you, and of course it is a great influence. But I also know that your future happiness depends on you following your heart's path. So this is not to discourage you from studying what you're studying. However, I think, and what they're saying is that you definitely need to look into this other option. Whatever else that your heart is pulling you towards, you definitely need to be able to fulfill it in some way within your life. So you have to find a way of basically balancing your life and really kind of following.
Read the comment. She's going back in the summer, but is not committed to that decision yet.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. All right. So, okay. So again, oh my God, we got the Eight of Air, which is basically, I think you're freaking out so much that you're kind of getting in your own way. Like you're really just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I think that you're just like at a point where you're just like, oh, I'm just going to chuck it all because I can't figure it out. I can't. So the easiest way to do this is to just say, screw it. I'm just going to forget it. I'm just going to drop it all. And then just saying, you know what, just wait. Just keep your strength, okay? And I feel like there's something else going on too, where you have to forgive somebody, and I feel like this is kind of affecting your decision about going back to school or not going back. And so that's why I don't want you to make a quick judgment like right now, okay? I really want you to think about it and not think of it, try to put your emotions to the side, okay, which is not easy, but And it does say, you know, I got the Four of Air, which is about taking a break. And I feel like you did need this break, okay? But it's so that you can really sit down and make an educated decision, and to make a decision from, not from, you know, emotion or being upset, but from like a bystander's point of view. Like, you know, what would you tell your girlfriend? Like, what would you tell your best friend to do in this situation? Would you tell her to just chuck it all? Probably not. And so you're going to have to find a way to balance it all out and to make it work, so that you don't lose everything that you've already done, and you can, but you can still make it all work together, okay? And the next card that I have is the Hermit, which is really about sitting down and internalizing and really just thinking about this, focusing on it. And it says, yeah, spend time in quiet meditation. I mean, you know, you may have to do that. I know everybody gets scared of the M word, meditation, but you know, there's so many on YouTube that you can find something that you resonate with. If it's only a 5-minute meditation, then do that. But I feel like you're really you're making a decision because you're in like a freak out mode, and because you're using your emotions instead of really using your rational side of your brain. So somehow you have to get your rational side of your brain and your passionate side of you. Find a way to make this work. You know, I really feel like you shouldn't just throw it all away, okay?
Okay. I see we've got a message from Lunar Phase, was it 64? You said your Facebook messaged me, but I don't see the notification. I don't see the message. So if you could try sending it again so I can get your name, and that way I can include you, okay? And Brick House 48.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right, yeah. She's somebody I know.
Oh, okay.
Sort of.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know her full name right
Okay.
now. Brick House, you gotta send her your full name so that she can do a reading for you, okay?
All right, so I'm gonna go on with now.
You could do that through inbox her or Facebook.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Spirit Fingers 186. Okay. All right. Thanks for your patience. I know we saw you a while back.
I know. Sorry.
All right, I'm going into my prayer. Okay, I don't even have to go in there because I'm already seeing. They're talking about relationship, and they're talking about something like, oh my gosh, they're talking about something you've been waiting all your life. I just see it's like really just romantic and sweep you off your feet. And Prince Charming's going down with his white horse, and yeah, like you're like, oh, thinking, oh my gosh, this could be it. And yeah, this could be it. This looks like a wonderful, beautiful, loving relationship. Just, yeah, just fulfilling and happy, and just thrilling for you. Something totally new for you. Like you've never experienced anything like this. You've never thought you could experience anything like this. And you were just, gosh, it's like the little girl's dream. That's what it is. It's hot. Like a fairy tale.
That's hot. That's all. That's what we all want, right? So these are I'm going to pull two cards. I'm going to show you the two cards that I pulled that I feel like you're coming from, okay? And, you know, this is where you were. Yeah. And this is,
yeah, like you never believed this could happen.
5 of Fire, which is just competing goals. Like you trying to figure things out, but it always seems like everything got screwed up all the time, okay? And then the 5 of Earth was, you know, fears, just fears about different kinds of things. Fears about money, fears about you know, working or self-employment or employment. And And then you're just coming into this place now where you're kind of putting that behind you a little bit. And now you've got the 4 of fire, which is, you know, the 4 is just about really basically all the elements. You know, you're balancing things out, okay? And it says compete. Oh, go ahead. Contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. And then we have this man that she's talking about, okay? And it's the king of water, and he's trustworthy. He's, oh, nice, compassionate, respected, cultured. It says open your heart and your mind to this person who's around you. I feel like this might be like a friend of yours or something. You can Brickhouse, you can Facebook Akashic Inspirations or Marion Moore. Oh, and your cousin says, thank you from Daya. Excellent. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like this is who you want right there. And I have a feeling that this is somebody that you might know or who's like been introduced to you, but you really didn't like, something didn't, like you didn't work it out, or you didn't, you know, maybe he didn't throw himself out there, but I just feel like, or maybe he's somebody in your life right now, so. And then we have the renewal card, and for me, whenever I see the renewal card, I always see the couple that's standing there at the beach. So I feel like something's definitely, it says a favorable assessment of the facts. I feel like it's time for you to move on in a new direction, and this guy is going to be included in that new direction.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go with Rose Taranto. Who?
Yeah, you wait. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you were waiting a while too.
Yeah.
I hope you're still there.
I just got a few. Was it Harry Houdini who died like drowning in one of his things?
I think so.
Okay. All right, so I see like Harry Houdini, but not in the good way. You've really wrapped up, and you're in the tank of water, and you feel you're just wrapped up in the straitjacket, and gosh, yeah, you feel really tied up, really that you just have no options, and you're basically drowning on top of everything else, and you really have to know that the straitjacket buttons, they're not in the back, they're in the front, and you can undo them yourself. All right, you just have to be able to release the fear. So you're so frightened, and you know what you resist persists. That's the problem, that you're putting all your energy into what you don't want instead of what you do want. And the longer you do that, the more you will generate what you don't want. So really, I really urge you to take some deep breaths, and you've got to let go. I know this is really hard, but you really, really have to let go of the situation and just allow it to be and take your focus off of it. You know, sometimes you've got to distract your mind. Obviously, you cannot take your mind off of it just like that. So what I suggest you do is something that will totally divert you from even thinking about it. Go to a funny movie, just laugh. If you laugh, makes you feel better. And even if it's for a little while, you disconnect from that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I just did that the other day. I was feeling, oh my God, like completely, like wonky, like really, just I don't know. I did not have it together. I was in a weird bad mood, and I went to YouTube and I looked at clips, funny bloopers and outtakes. I swear I can watch that stuff for hours, and it was one of my favorite ones is from Step Brothers. Oh my God! I watched those bloopers. Oh, I've watched them so many times, and it still makes me laugh every time. I never liked Will Ferrell, and I know we're off point. I never liked him. I never liked him on Saturday Night Live. I didn't like him in the first couple movies he was in, but when I saw Step Brothers, oh, I became a fan. So I mean, that's to the side, but okay. And so we got the 5 of fire. And it just says that conflict with others is what I'm getting. And I feel like this is definitely either family related or really good friend of yours. I feel like you're having, I got the 2 of water, which is supposed to be good relationship with somebody. But almost every time I get this card, it's not. It's about, it's supposed to be a really good relationship, sister, mother, cousin, or besties, friends, and having a conflict with somebody else, usually. Okay, and I could be completely off. I don't know, but and I think that part of what you're going through is this is not helping. Like that situation is not helping you, and you're already you're already in a not great place, and then this situation is really, and I'm feeling that this has to be like a mother or somebody like a mother figure or somebody really, really, really important to you, and that's why you feel like you're drowning. I don't know. But I feel like, that you have what it takes to get yourself out of this feeling trapped, okay? Because the first card that I get is this is my 2 favorite cards in the decks are the Queens, because she's just gorgeous, first of all. I feel like in her her I don't even know, her head wrap, her crown is lapis lazuli. So I don't know if you know anything about stones, but lapis lazuli is a great stone to work with. And it says you really have to do objective decision making. You really have to, again, like I told someone else, you have to take your emotions completely out of it. Your emotions are what's making you feel like you're drowning. And you have to use like your logical side of your brain to start making some decisions and to ground yourself and to focus. I feel like you're feeling like you're drowning because you're just not settling down, and you really need to settle down, okay? And then after you do that, then you have to do an inventory and start clearing away all that doesn't serve you. There's some things that were a part of your life that you just need to let go, like she was saying. And sometimes the other thing is too, is exactly what she was saying. Watch a funny movie or something like that. It says see the humor in the situation. And yeah, of course you're not going to see the humor in the situation. What it's saying is just you have to change your vibration. You have to raise your vibration, and the way for you to do that personally, go see a stand-up comedy show. Go see some improv. I mean, go watch a bunch of funny movies of somebody that you really, really like, and you really, I know it sounds like a simple fix, but it really helps. I know it helps me. And then again, the Emperor with Archangel Michael saying you really just need to pull it all in. You're just like, you feel like you're drowning because you feel like you're overwhelmed. And really you have to just take everything, pull it in, and start breaking it down, okay? And as you break it down and you do some inventory, you have to handle everything like a checklist. Even though it's your personal life, you have to make it like a job and check things off, handle each thing one at a time. So you have to let us know if that makes any sense.
Okay. Just the last couple of names. Okay. I got, I'm going to do La Cherie Bonbon.
Okay.
But give me 1 second. I love this Facebook, and I'm like,
yeah, she's a Facebook queen. I'm just like, if it was up to me, guys, there would have been 5 readings, because I don't know what the hell. I'm not gonna sit there and try to figure it out. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
I don't know. This is fun, and I love that we're like Facebooking, and I'll have to follow up on Twitter, but it's just that's just too much. 3,
Yeah,
like,
that's a lot.
I'm not my kid, he does it.
Yeah, the young people, they can handle all that multitasking and Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. I'm lucky I can turn the computer on. That's it.
Well, I can't understand how you've never seen the comments.
I know. It's so annoying. I hate that. I'm hoping that this will allow me to do it from now on.
Oh gosh, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go La Cherie Bumble. Okay. I think my voice is about at it.
Yeah, I'm getting a headache. Sorry, guys.
Hey, we've been on there. How long? I don't even know.
Since 2 hours.
Oh my God. Okay. I think it's got a few minutes. Well, this is something special.
Yeah.
They're saying that all is not how it seems. And this is in regards to, what I feel is that someone is, I don't know if you speak Spanish, but te están engañando. It's not like they're cheating on you necessarily, but they are definitely misleading you in something that they're trying to. Well, why do you mislead someone? Because you're trying to get your own ends and you're trying to make somebody do something. What it is that they're wanting to control you, and so they're trying to manipulate you. There's the word. They're trying to manipulate. But don't let them. We gotta laugh. Show her the card. You're getting the 8 of air.
Okay.
All right.
And what I'm getting from this is the 8 of air, and hey guys, hey Hexmaster, hey Deshawn. I feel like what she's saying is something you already in your deep down, you know that this person is manipulating you. Deep down, like you don't want to admit it to yourself, really, but you definitely know this, and for some reason you're afraid to do something about it. And what I say is, this is me, I don't like passive aggressive stuff, but sometimes you have to be passive aggressive if you're not a confrontational person and you want to get out of something. You have to find a passive aggressive way to do it. And I'll just give you an example. I used to be like that. I used to be the yes person. Yes, what do you want? And it'd be like, they'd be talking and they wouldn't even finish their sentence, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll do that. And then it would either cost me time or my own money, and I would be upset with myself because I even said yes in the first place, and I put myself in that position, but because I didn't want to be confrontational and I wanted to be the one that people liked and I wanted to be the yes girl, then I would just do it. So what I started to learn is I started to learn how to kind of fib a little bit when people would ask me. When people would ask me something, I would kind of be like, oh no, you know what, I'm going to do something. I have to pick up my kid and we're going to practice. Especially if it was somebody who kept asking me the same thing over and over again, I was able to learn how to rehearse in my head what was my answers going to be. Because usually if it's somebody who's manipulating you, it's over the same thing. It's always the same thing that they're trying to get from you or wanting you to do. And so you're just going to have to start finding a way, in a way that they can't call you out. because you don't want a confrontation. And so if you say something like that, somebody can't really call you out as if you said, I want to curse, but she cannot. I can't. She said it lowers my vibration. But really, you just want to say, no, bitch, do it yourself. You know, it's like, that's what you want to say, but you don't want to be confrontational. So you're just like, oh, no, sorry, I already have plans for that day. Can't do it. And they can't say anything to you because, you know, first of all, you've always said yes to them. Yeah. And second of all, they can't call you out because, you know, you're putting a legitimate reason why you can't do something. So I feel like that's what you have to do.
Yeah. I just want to say hi to Heather. Oh, my God, the mosquitoes are killing us. Okay. I got one more, I think, to go. Yeah. And I'm going to be doing Lunar Phase 64.
Okay. And then Sean, I'll do a quick one for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All righty. Believe me, tomorrow you may be having to carry me around.
Girl, my head is pounding. I'm just like, rah, rah, rah. It's like, oh, like, shut up.
I'm like, am I seeing things the right way? Am I telling these people the right thing?
No, they're saying it's.
So I guess I am. I know I am. It's just you get to this point that it's kind of you start getting silly and giddy. So I think this is the last one I can do. All right, I'm gonna get my prayer in here. And we're going to be talking about career path. Okay. Okay, well, I see you super professional, extremely well dressed. I mean, I'm seeing you have the most gorgeous suit on with, I don't know, maybe you are in, I don't know if it's a law profession or, I'm like law profession or like working for Vogue magazine. I mean, just really high-end, just gorgeous looking clothes. I don't know why I'm focusing on the clothes, but the heels are, I love shoes. The heels are like Jimmy Choo shoes and the whole 9 yards. So if it seems to me that you're aspiring, or what you're reaching for is something that will bring you great monetary abundance and very lucrative, and you know, we're talking like, you know, six figures, really well-paying, you know, career path, and it's like Washington, New York, very elite, you know, like Fifth Avenue, Park Avenue, just at a really high level. So wow, great. I go for it.
Wow.
You're going to be doing very, very well.
I was gonna say you're doing better than all of us. You got the best reading.
Yeah.
All right. So for Hexmaster, I know you're not going to be surprised with these cards. The first card that I put the Ascended Masters deck for you, and so it's you know, you see here he has, that's a Merkaba, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is a you know, you may want to think about, or you may already work with sacred geometry, and it's saying get your priorities straight. Sorry. And they're basically telling you that, you know, you have to start setting your priorities, and whatever those priorities are that you figure out that you want to do, you really have to stay on task and follow through. Okay. Again, well, we have Isis, who I'm love, 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 and this is about just, you have to, you making sure that you're balancing everything in your life. You know, I feel like maybe you're not balanced right now, and so one of the things, this is the Thoth card, and this is about writing, okay? And so I feel like, I know you do spell work and stuff like that, but I feel like this is either making your own spells or start chronicling some of the stuff that you do. And I'm not sure how that, it may be a vlog, you may have to write a blog, set up a blog, but something along those lines, something to do with writing is really, really strong for you right now. And I feel like you're really wanting to pull in other things and in other directions, but this is something that you really need to work on. So
I was just trying to check. I'm like, I can't. I'm like,
okay,
that's not even working.
it's done. We're done, people. We're done.
Guys, oh man, this has been. I'm so glad she's here. She's like,
Oh my God.
you know, when I never even thought in a million years I would be on YouTube doing videos.
Right, me too.
And this wonderful woman is the one who supported me and said, "Get your butt to the Akashic class."
I gave her a free reading. She was one of the first people that I did a reading for when I first came on YouTube. And so I never expected her to let me know just a couple weeks later after I had told her you know, what I felt that she should do, and that she should pursue what she wanted, and that she was getting the green flag. A lot of times people don't listen, you know, they just keep on doing what they're doing. And so when she told me, oh, I already signed up and I've already had my classes, and I'm like, that was only what, 3, 4, 5 weeks ago. Wow, like you really, I didn't expect that at all. And then after that, you know, we just became friends after that. So I thought that was kind of cool. We'd be at night, you know, the kids would be in bed. I'm trying to like keep my eyelids open, and we're talking to each other. And so I just made sure that I was like, you know what? I want to get out of my state of New Mexico. Who can I go see?
I'm like, come on over.
Yeah, I'm like, who would I feel comfortable with? And I swear, I feel like we have known each other forever. Like seriously, just known each other forever. So it's just weird, and we probably have. So
exactly. Well, we're gonna do Akashics maybe a little bit later. Maybe have a little
maybe. I don't know, girlfriend. You may need to have a
tomorrow
drink
at the beach
or something. Yeah, I don't know.
If I have a drink, that's it. Good night.
It's good night. That's all she wrote.
But
right?
if you guys really enjoyed this, please, you know, feel free to donate on our website. Make sure if you're a subscriber to my channel, to subscribe to Glammie's, and if not, vice versa. Thank you for all of us sharing on Facebook with me as well. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun. She has more patience than I do.
and I just love doing the joint readings.
This was
really, I could just feel it. We were just doing it well. You need to see me before you leave.
Oh no, they're talking. I think they're
all
they're
talking amongst themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, yeah, bye,
well,
girl.
this is a party place. Okay,
Yeah,
well, we'll see you.
It's a great place to hang out, and it's a great crowd. Like you know, our viewers are definitely So you definitely make good friends here. That's for sure. Let's see. Well, I hope that she's talking to. Yeah, I'm sure she's talking to somebody else.
Yeah, I'd like to see you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Well, have a great, wonderful evening, and look forward to some videos over the next couple of days from here in Miami, from Glammie and myself.
Yes, you're gonna be seeing. We're gonna have some cool videos.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. Well, we're gonna surprise you. We'll surprise you again.
More
we like doing that.
Yeah, that's fun.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Good night.